News, Channel 52. How are you doing? ¿Cómo estás?
Hey, you know what's a fascinating country to talk about?
Argentina!
Argentina is located in southern South America, west of Chile. It is rich in resources and it has a well-educated workforce.
Right now, their currency is the peso, and it's not the dollar. Keep that in mind. There was a large economic crisis in 2001 that took place here.
The market reforms were launched in 2015.
So, what's our economic question? You asked. Our first question is,
What goods will be produced?
will it be beef, wheat, and many others? Question number 2.
How will the goods be produced?
The answer to that question is lots of farmland for cows to be raised for the beef. Question number 3.
For whom? For whom will the goods be produced for?
For main export partners that are the United States, China, and Chile, according to the Observatory of Economic Complexity.
3, 2, 1.
There is a mixed economic system, including several types of private freedom combined with centralized economic planning and government regulation.
The country benefits from rich natural resources, a highly literate population, an export-oriented agricultural sector, and a diversified industrial base.
The research question. What led to Argentina's inflation in the year of 2001?
Our plan to investigate, research what inflation is, learn about what events happened in 2001 in Argentina that could have affected their economy, and look at how much this inflation has impacted Argentina today.
Yes.
So, what is inflation anyway?
Inflation is a general increase in prices and fall in the purchasing value of money. According to Rabobank Economics, Argentines were increasingly becoming worried about peso devaluation and a deposit freeze on November 30th, 2001. The IMF cut off support on December 5th, 2001 because Argentina continuously failed to meet the conditions that came along with the rescue program. As a result of this, overnight interest rates rose sharply and a bank run began. A bank run is a large number of people withdrawing money from the bank.
According to Rabobank Economics, President Rodriguez Saa announced the default on United States dollars 93 billion of Argentina's sovereign debt. President Rodriguez would need to resign his position immediately after, which would increase the political instability even more. Nearly 4 different presidents have tried to rule Argentina throughout December of 2001, and none of them have managed to come to office. Through the day of January 6th of 2001, the implementation of January 6th of 2001, the implementation of the law of public emergency and reform of the exchange rate regime had marked the end of the convertibility plan. This would mean that the peso, which is the Latin American dollar value, had devalued from 1 peso per dollar to 1.4 pesos per dollar. The exchange rate would become fully floating, which means that the peso would even further today.
Whoa! Didn't see there! Today, the central bank is struggling to keep the economy on a disinflationary pattern, according to the World Economic Forum.
Investment is currently low in the country. Tight money and high interest rates depress demand and cause GDP to drop.
The government was forced to pay a short-term political price in order to achieve long-term economic gain.
Reflection! Our answer was satisfactory. The strengths of this investigation were 1. We found out the cause. 2. We found out the effects. The limitations was we didn't research about if there were any other similar crises before 2001. Questions we couldn't answer. Why did the Argentinian government decide to take this course of action instead of another one? And how did this affect everyday people, and were the effects drastic? And a question this could lead to is, how could this inflation of 2001 lead to more severe things down the road for Argentina and its government?